popping people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. First, we got to shout out the channel members and all of the subscribers on the channel. And we would also like to give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. So while you're here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to slide down and click that star and hype your boy up, or slide the comment section to the left and also hype your boy up. And you know how we get down. Before we get started, we got to give a shout out to our beautiful ladies, the CU aunties, who are always representing and in the building. So if you see a CU auntie in the building or in the chat, make sure you give them a love and say what's up. You figure deal me? Y'all know what time it is. Johnathan Jones said Shedeur Sanders is going to start 100% guarantee that Shedeur Sanders will start some games this season. I don't know. Sound kind of crazy, but let's talk about it. Now, with all of the things that Shedeur Sanders is going through, this is one of the most talked about football teams in the NFL, and they haven't done anything. The reason they're the most talked about football team is because of Shedeur Sanders. Also because Kevin Stefanski can't find it in his heart to let his little quarterback and sit him on the bench. But if this continues,
you about to lose your job.
That's all we know. But Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in the Browns quarterback room. But we have Dillon Gabriel starting his sixth game of the season Sunday versus a division opponent in the Baltimore Ravens. Now, it is not lost upon us that Lamar Jackson is back with the Ravens. I will deem this game interception Sunday. Even though Dillon Gabriel has only thrown 2 picks that are on the books this season, this Sunday, it'll be up to 5 because it's a 3-pick minimum game because it's going to be a cold weather game. It's going to be a 4:25 late evening turn into night game. And that wind is going to be kicking off that water. So by the time the game starts, it'll be around freezing, about 32 degrees. It's going to be cold. And it's going to get rough. But we got some interesting things because Johnathan has stated live on TV that Shedeur Sanders will start without a doubt. But Tony Rizzo say he gonna go down there to Berea and find out what the hell is going on.
Get over Shedeur not playing or not, just doesn't seem like he's something is amiss there. Something is amiss. I'm going to do my best to find out exactly what the hell's going on. I mean, even if I've got to go, laundry barrel, I'm going to sneak into the facility. I'm going to go undetected by the cameras.
You're going back to your reporting roots.
Yes.
Rizzo say he gonna sneak in the building because he got to understand what the hell is y'all doing around here? Why y'all keep playing little Dylan? Kevin Stefanski, what's up? You keep playing little Dylan and you got Shedeur sitting on the sideline. Better than anything. And them boys from Honor the Land, they already know what time it is. When Shedeur get in the game, things change. the feeling to change, the excitement to change. Not only in the stands, in the locker room.
A guy who a famous New York rapper got out of jail yesterday, and first thing he does is go to a Jets game. Who is he dapping up on the sideline? Not any of his New York Jets players. Shedeur Sanders. The effect will be real. The confidence will start to leak through, and like the words of the great Jarvis Landry, it will become contagious. So will it translate to wins? That's yet to be determined. But what we do know for a fact is that the locker room will shift and players will carry a new type of energy because of the leader that is behind the quarterback position. That is what you get if you make the switch to 12.
If you make the switch to 12, that's what you get. A whole new feeling, a whole new energy, a whole new word, a whole new... Oh, no, we ain't going to do that. That's what you get. Everything. But Johnathan Jones said it best. He has guaranteed that Shedeur Sanders will start this season in a few games.
To watch, you talk about Shedeur Sanders. Kevin Stefanski says he's rocking with Dillon Gabriel still for now as the starting QB. What are the chances you think that Sanders sees game action at some point this season?
Oh, I think the chances are extremely high. I would put it at, honestly, I'd put it at 100% that Shedeur Sanders will see game action this season. I would put it at 98% that Shedeur Sanders will start a game this season. You know what? No, I'm going to go 100% that he will start a game this season. And I say that because, look at the schedule. More importantly, look at the record. They're 2-7. They're not going to the playoffs, okay? We see the schedule right here. There has to come a point with the Cleveland Browns, who they have Deshaun Watson, they had Joe Flacco, they had Kenny Pickett, they have Dillon Gabriel, they spent another draft pick on Shedeur Sanders. You got to know what you have in Shedeur. And if Kevin Stefanski does not want to do it against the Ravens, he may not want to do it against the Raiders. Maybe Dillon Gabriel starts turning things around and he starts looking a little bit better. And it's like, well, actually, he's earned another week. All of those things can happen. So I think it would be foolish to predict when it's going to happen for Shedeur. I don't know that. What I do know is the Browns have to know what they have in Shedeur before they get 26 offseason. They have to know that because they have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. Do you spend one of them, both of them, on a quarterback, right? You have to know that. And so out there, hopefully it is in an advantageous situation for Shedeur. Hopefully he doesn't have 3 offensive linemen down and Jerry Jeudy's out for a game and all those things, and he's facing one of the best defenses in the NFL. But also that happens in the league. Sometimes that's your welcome to the NFL rookie moment. And so that could very well be Shedeur Sanders' lot in life. But I don't think there's any doubt at all we will see Shedeur this season. It's just a matter of how long can Dillon Gabriel fend him off. And certainly
Kevin Stefanski, that's on you. How long will it take? When will that decision be made? Now, we know that Dillon goes into his 6th start this weekend, playing the Ravens. Next week is the Raiders on the road. They will use that as an excuse and say, we don't want to start Shedeur on the road. So after that, anything is possible. Unless Dillon just then got hurt or is playing horrible. But I expect Dillon to start this week and also next week because it's on the road and the Raiders are a subpar team. They are about as bad as Cleveland. So once again, we'll see if Dillon can resurrect his dying quarterback career against a not so good team, because he didn't do it against the Jets. All we want to know is when you putting 12 on. Stop holding him up. Stop beating around the bush. Let that man be great. It's going to take a minute. Kevin Stefanski can play him when he wants to. But you got to remember, the owner said he got to see what these 2 young quarterbacks got. But he didn't say how many games it'll take to determine what they have. We know Dillon Gabriel is Kevin Stefanski's guy, and he's been given a way way, way longer leash than Shedeur Sanders. But who knows? When the script might flip, and when it's Shedeur Sanders' turn, will Kevin Stefanski tune Dylan Gabriel out the way he did Shedeur Sanders while it's Dylan Gabriel's turn? We shall see. I doubt it, but we shall see. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. Y'all know what to do, man. Do hit us a like. Do us a solid. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And do not forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. And don't forget, hit that little star down there, the hype button. Or if you're watching on mobile, slide the comment section to the left and hype us up. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Peace out, man. Y'all have a good one.